A trade rumor came across my desk just now involving the New York Islanders, and I want to react to it with you here on the channel because it is confusing the heck out of me. And without any further dilly-dallying, here it is. So per Rick Dewally, Elliot Friedman says he believes that JT Miller's preference is to be traded to an Eastern U.S. side. The Canucks are continuing to work at trading Miller. Carolina and the Rangers are still in it. Both of those teams make sense, by the way, in terms of a JT Miller landing spot. Friedman continues to say he's less convinced about Dallas and New Jersey. Again, two teams that make sense in the JT Miller sweepstakes. And then he wonders about the Islanders. In what way? For what? For JT Miller? I'm confused. Why would the Islanders be in on JT Miller? That baffles me. I get that JT Miller, if we look at his stats over the last couple of years here, I'm going to flip the screen, has scored 103 points just last year, had 82 and 81 the year before that, and 99 and 80 the year before that one. And is currently pacing out to pretty good production of 31 and 35. Sure, fine. Okay, that's good. And the Islanders aren't a great offensive side. But again, why the hell would the Islanders get involved in that? The Islanders aren't anywhere near a playoff position. They're 8 points back of the Columbus Blue Jackets, mind you. I shouldn't say that in any way, shape, or form as meaning offense to the Columbus Blue Jackets. They're playing very well and deserve to be where they are. We're 8 points back of them, by the way. 43 points on the year to the Blue Jackets' 51. Sure, we have a game in hand and we're playing them today, so regulation win would close that gap, but still be 6 points. Point is, we're not close to a playoff position. We're not close to needing, we really need to get in bed with JT Miller, who, again, is productive, but has that contract, man. If you look at it, he still has 6 more years after this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry, 5 more years at $8 million with a lot of signing bonus money attached to that, right? He's already been paid quite a bit. This was $13.5 million, so he's still owed, was it $10.5 million in signing bonus money? Why would the Islanders and their ownership say, like, yep, we're not in the playoff position, but let's sign off on paying this guy $8 million on average every year and $13 or $10.5 million in signing bonus money to go nowhere. To go nowhere. Why would we do that? It makes no sense for the Islanders to be attached to JT Miller, who again has 5 years left on his contract and will be turning 32 years old in a month. 32. That's young compared to me, who is 40. So he's not old, but he's old for the NHL. And to be getting into a contract on a 32-year-old who still has 5 more years left, like, we're trying to get out of those. We got those already. We have Scott Mayfield, who is, with all due respect, playing well right now, but still has 6 more years on that contract. And we're trying to get out of that. We don't want to get into another contract like this, again, to go nowhere. It makes no sense to be attached to JT Miller at all. Before you even consider that the Islanders are finally in a place to hit the retool button, to hit a sort of reset button on the core, the nucleus that they have right now. Why would we distance ourselves from that? We're finally in a place where change can happen and change is required right now. Why would we move away from that? Assuming that even JT Miller plugging him into the Islanders changes things, which I don't believe it would. It makes no sense to be attached or to be wondering if the Islanders are a good fit for JT Miller. They simply are not. The Islanders have to stay away from that in any way possible. They cannot be trading for JT Miller. I can't believe we're having to say that right now. And that's not a shot at JT Miller, who is a very good player and I think should be traded to a contender where he will do well. But that is not the Islanders. That does not have to happen. Please do not trade for JT Miller. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for following. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't, and we'll see you soon.